Hi, my name's Mary Duffie. I had been influenced by my mother and dad, but mostly my mother, I would say, and a special Sunday school teacher. Her name's Mary Lalliston. She influenced me greatly.
My family were not church goers as such. I was pretty much a street urchin. I mean, I had no real direction in my life. My daddy was working, my mother was working, so that we could survive. I didn't have a real stable family life per se. It was kind of chaotic.
I've had a lot of personal close calls. I mean, in 2008 and 2014, I came very close to dying twice. The Lord's been there, and I just said, He's just not through with me. There's still things I need to do. That's how I looked at it.
I guess I had an epiphany at the age of about 16 or so, when we had an evangelist come in to do a revival, really a fiery speaker and this kind of thing, and he talked about his time in the coal mine when it caved in on him and all this kind of stuff, and it really was an emotional time to live through what this man was saying. It kind of hit me. So I walked the aisle, and I guess when the emotion of that wore off, things, sort of, it wasn't that I didn't believe, but I just walked my own way as much as anything else. I liked to party. I would go to bars and with the other guys or whatever. But even in that environment, I came across folks that were committed to the Lord in some way. So that the church and those men and women in it became the people that gave me stability. They knew of my circumstances, but I don't think it would have mattered to them. That I was a street urchin or whatever. They were just good people.
There were a number of individuals as opposed to any one person.
Gordon Lamson,
Helen Masters,
Jack Haynes.
Pastors through the years.
There's a scientific method of determining the structure of things. As an example, a nuclear reaction, the heat from it comes from the atoms colliding with one another in a random way. But the more heat you get, the less random it is. And therefore you get chaos coming together. And that's what the church did for me back in beginning in 1955. And how could this not be God,